said I'll throw myself away. Well, they're just photos after all. I can't make you hang around. I can't wash you off my skin. Outside the frame is what we're leaving out. You won't remember anyway. And I can go with the flow. Don't say it doesn't matter with the flow. I can go with the flow. I can go. Do you believe it in your head? Hey, my name is Gravitygroove. This is Not Safe for Work Runeterra. And for those of you who don't know me, primarily because you may be watching this for the first time, because you're interested in Runeterra content, I go by Gravitygroove Online. I've been Gravitygroove Online since the internet was born. Whoa. I am an autistic adult, formally diagnosed. I am also an author, and I have been on a Magic Pro Tour. I played Magic the Gathering at a very high level for quite a many years, and I dropped out of it for various portions, and when I popped back in, back around Origins, I got serious and decided, hey, this thing I wanted to do as a kid, get to the Pro Tour, I'm going to do it. And within a year, primarily thanks to my limited skills and the fact that I tend to play off the beaten path kind of decks to try to beat metas, I got to a Pro Tour, and it was pretty cool. And I got a free trip to Hawaii back when they still paid for your travel. So I feel like I got in right at the tail end of a good thing. I'm a singer. I've been a singer in bands most of my life. It's something I very much enjoy, and some people think I'm good at. You can have your opinion. That's cool. Don't be mean. I have a soul. So today we're going to be playing some Runeterra, and thanks to our beneficent benefactor Chuck, we have some actual cards. He donated $50 to the program, and we bought some coins. And with those coins, we bought some cards. And with those cards, we built some decks. That's right. I wanted to play with sea creatures, so damn it, I've got sea creatures to play with. I've got this, which is something I just built with the sea creatures that I figured would be decent. Now, this does not have a ton of interaction. We have a Vile Feast here, we've got some hunters, we've got Meow, who makes challengers. I guess that's interaction. We've got Twisted Fate, which is a little interaction. We've got Zap Sprayfin, which is just essentially an elusive blocker who gets a card, which is why we like Zap Sprayfin. He goes to get lore, or a Vile Feast, but mostly lore. And then lore, of course, gets a sea monster. I actually think it's probably better to have 3 zaps in here than all these beasts below. Let's put a 3rd zap in. I think we have a 3rd zap. Boom. Abyssal Eyes, 1 Grasp, 1 Withering Whale, 1 Atrocity, primarily to throw like a big Devourer or Nautilus or Hoarder or Terror at someone's face for the win. So this was my take on the build. The meta deck version of this has a lot more interaction and a lot less sea critters. It's got Hapless Aristocrat because it's a great double blocker. It's got Dredgers, and I believe it had 2 Jettisons, but I'm skeptical on the value of this card, so I cut that to 1. 2 Toads, 3 Feasts, 1 Mistcall, which I haven't seen in practice, but it does seem like it could be very powerful, particularly if you're using it to protect like your champion. I suppose to throw a champion and then recur the champion, should that ever occur. Salvage, Twisted Fate. Again, their list, I believe, had 3 Nautilus, but currently we have 2, and I think 2 is fine. 2 Abyssal Eyes, 2 Grasps, 3 Withering Whales. I think this could be 3-2, 2-3, or even 3-3 and cut something else. Devourer, which is just great. Shipwreck Hoarder, and a Terror of the Tides. So this is a lot more early game interaction to try to protect from you just getting absolutely massacred by the evasive, aggressive builds, which apparently are very, very common in ranked. We have our, I suppose it's no longer budget, just a discard Jinx deck that runs Jinx and EZ. I'm not sure if this is the best combination. This was just the first deck that I built, basically with what I had, which at the time was 2 Jinxes and 2 EZs, I believe. So I bought the 3rd Jinx and the 3rd EZ with part of the donation here. The idea is to dump your hand and then get Jinx online and go insane. You incidentally have a lot of things that target, so you often can get EZ active, and even if you don't, he's just kind of great. Like every time you strike, being able to get a Mystic Shot to keep the board controlled seems great. We've got 3 Shredders in here to stop the 1 power critters from completely blowing us out, and we have deal 3 to a target, and deal 3 to a target, and deal 2 to a target, and it's good, and deal X to a target. We kill a lot of the things with this one. Again, I don't know how good any of this really is, as I haven't really done ranked yet, but I think we're going to do some today. This, of course, is the elusive deck that it seems that everyone is playing. It doesn't interact at all. It's about as low to the ground and uninteractive as you get. It's just designed to kill your opponent without them being able to really do much of anything. It does not seem like a particularly fun deck, but we built it because we have the cards for it, and we probably will be playing it eventually. For now, let's try my big version of this one, and we'll play with some sea monsters today. How's that? So my version should be more vulnerable to the elusive burn strategies because I have less interaction there and less life gain there. I believe I have 1 more Thorny Toad in mine than the other version, but we have less 1-drops. We only have 1 Grasp and 1 Withering Whale and 1 Spider Maker. But still, should be okay. Beelzebub, the Lord. This seems pretty good, right? We got Thorny Toad on 2. Get free cards or get Maokai going. I'm pretty sure the Senju decks are pretty control oriented. Hello. Got some 3-drop options now. That's great. So we're going to expect to get frostbitten over and over and over and over and over again. It's going to be sad. We're going to lose combat tricks a lot. We're not playing this yet because we still have full life. playing our fishmonger here. Petty Officer is pretty great, especially since they buffed it. This says Challenger? That's so brutal. That's so brutal. I completely hosed my line. Okay. I totally hosed my line there. Dang it.
Double back for the next kill!
The Blessed Isles lives through me.
Let's hope we get to cast something before this guy just gets, like, murdered. Often champions just get insta-gibbed. Yeah. That's a good one. Missed our spooter. Gonna bite him with the spooter. Bite him!
Smell that, Varg? Fear.
That went really well for him.
Welcome aboard, miss. Excuse the mess.
So... we're gonna get to make a 2-1 here.
Gotta go with the flow.
Got that as a tune. One to the enemy nexus. I live.
Speaks for itself.
Getting all of our stuff took though. Like our whole deck took. I don't think that's good for them though. They're just putting us closer to deep. Okay. What's the line here? Gotta be play something first, but what? Can we go I here? Got a few elusive creatures we can whack him with now. Aw, he got one of my eyes. That bastard. Well. Beat this.
I have learned patience.
Wow. Lacking courage.
Okay, so he got like 2 of our best cards. That hurts a ton.
Set the hooks.
Got some of our best cards. Really hurts.
Bullet to the face. Why are you here?
Very painful.
Eat the trash! The strong will have the spoils!
Okay, so we just can't win now, right? Damn it. That's just completely insane. I don't have anything that can beat something that big. Really needed to hit Nautilus, huh?
No! The winter's claw will purge the weak.
Damn, all of this stuff has so much fucking health that I can't target anything. This has not come up in any previous times playing this deck, where I just can't have any good targets.
Danger paid.
Really used to hit our Nautilus.
Vessel small, but she ain't lacking courage.
Here. Well, that did not go well. I have a chance in hell that time. At least there was nothing we did wrong, because there was nothing we could have done right. It's our opponent's deck. Spell Insanity. So maybe we want to keep this then. So we can kill a Heim.
Eat the trash! Where the trash?
Not sure why they had to reduce this to 1 power in the recent patch. I haven't played enough to know if a 2-1 with toss 3 was broken, but apparently they decided it was. healing effect next turn. So we're just banking some spell mana here.
Go with the flow.
I will play my part.
Why are you here?
Rather attack right away here and hope that they play something that maybe we can eat with one of our Devourers. Or if they play a Heim, we can get it with Grasp, hopefully. If they pass, we'll just take the pass because we get more out of it than they do.
Piltover Enforcer on the scene.
So I think we Grasp, so then we can Devour her next turn. Can't be correct to just play one of these for no value. Although we're playing this for kind of no value.
I don't need a trouble. Coming at ya.
I think we play this.
The Blessed Isles live through me.
Let none disturb my victory.
That sucks. Also really big elusive.
Rewards its faithful.
So elusive burn is what we're dealing with here. Two of the best ones. Not ideal. If we get a trick out of him here, that's fine. If we obliterate it, that's fine too. Kind of what I expected. We still get to eat this one. And we can salvage if we don't want to waste any mana. Brutal. Nothing we can do to protect it, so...
Forest.
With quiet steps, the dragon approaches.
try to devour one of these again next turn.
Fast as wind, light as air.
Vi stands for violence.
This is burst, right? See if he has the trick again. No?
Tread lightly, strike hard.
Well, we're going to be counterpunching for a lot. Probably just have to swing here. As much as I'd like to secure the potential free card, I've already got a ton of cards in hand. These are probably just going to be bounces. These are not good creatures to bounce. Sure. Huh? Okay. Set their reduction, which kind of sucks. If we play Nautilus, the Abyssial's free. Cool. Alright. Won that one. Sweet. Let's try the meta version. Sea Critters 2. Sea Critters as well. Sea Critters and then some.
Take your marks. Set.
Trying to get a Poro rank here. I know what Poro rank is, but I think it's an insult. Ramen bounce. Ramen tricks. We don't want this that early, or this. I think, or this. Salvage is probably fine. Although, I don't really want that either. There we go, we got a 1 and a 2. We're doing it. Living the dream.
Eat the trash! Eat the trash!
That was a free attack for him there.
Nothing escapes my watch.
Huh. So we're just going to be facing a lot of big beef. Be making some big days. We gotta hope we can get to our sea critters and outsize them. Oh wow! 5/5 on turn 3 is pretty good.
For the homestead.
Not swinging with it. Coming out of the blocks quick. As you know, a deck like this primarily is just looking to buy time.
What's that noise?
Just looking to stall until we can get to our bigger plays. Our removal spells all feeling very, very small right now, though.
The trap is set.
That's a big boy. So we grasp it? We don't really have any other plays. I don't want to pass and then have him pass, and I just basically lose my turn. It's just the best of bad options, I believe.
You have to get me out of here.
Still very, very far away from deep.
They walked around.
It's going to be very hard to block an endless stream of 5/5s as well. Or 6/6s, or 7/7s, or 83/83s. It's looking worse and worse for our hero. Mist's Call, with the current stuff we have in play, kind of sucks. We can... Gosh, what can we do? We can Vile Feast this for one and then obliterate it? Potentially? Obliterate is like Exile, so that way it wouldn't put Yetis into his deck. He could easily have Burst of the North here, which would suck, but our answers are just not lining up with his threats very well, so we're kind of forced to act.
Our strength is yours.
Everything in this deck is just fucking ridiculously large. We're so far away from deep. This is only on play, not summon, an important distinction. That means Mist Call won't trigger this effect again. Which sucks. Sucks a lot. None of these have Overwhelm, so I mean we can jump for a little while. Don't really care which one to get back, because as I said, the Obliterator only activates on play,
Many
not
tribes
summon.
under one banner.
Salvage would be a great draw here. I mean, we'll take it. Salvage or Jettison would be great draws. Fantastic. At least it's not overwhelmed, I guess. Yeah, we really need a salvage or jettison. And one of our champs or something to potentially stabilize.
Today we fight as one!
Okay, go with this. And this. And jump in here. And jump in here.
You bad!
Let's see if we're dead. This seems very much like we're playing against Mono Green Stompy and Magic. It's just all huge effects, all huge stuff all the time. Pretty scary. Pretty scary. I think we're just drawing a card here. We're just trying to get the deep as quickly as possible.
Blue as the serpentine.
So now we'll have deep online next turn.
Fresh is worth at least twice as much.
Okay, so we could swing with a 9-8. Their blocks are suboptimal. We can take out the 6-4 as well. I think that's what we open on.
Set the hooks!
Stand and defend!
Sucks for me. Huh. Do I want to atrocity the spider at this thing? Hilariously, I think I do. Let's wait until the end, though.
The War Mother will unite us all!
Okay, so if we spend this, we'll only have 7 left. We can cast this. We just put this big boy down, and then we plan to atrocity this next turn. Jettison not helping now. Just a dead draw. So we block this. Block this.
Darn,
Throw
I'm
this.
sure.
This way, if he buffs it, we still have something that soaks the damage. And we also block this 5 on this side. We really need to hit a good draw, though. A lot of those +8, +4s have come our way. That's why we did that. I mean, how ridiculous is this? Right?
I'm out.
We're out of cards. He's got a 23-2 in play. We still haven't drawn any of our champions. Well, our main ones. You know what I mean. This is not helpful. Really? Okay.
Is it the boosters?
Oh,
Who
man.
knows?
So now we can only block the...
Many tribes, one Freljord.
Okay, now it doesn't matter. Yeah, we just drew bad and died. Never saw Nautilus. This version of the deck is not designed to face a deck that goes this tall. This version of the deck is designed to face elusive and
It
low
will be a
ground
good
opponents.
spring. Today we fight as
We
one.
don't really have any catch-up mechanism in here now.
Have you met my shield?
This is ridiculous. Oh, crap. No way we could catch up from that. That was a very, very bad matchup. So definitely getting the feel of the rock, paper, scissors kind of thing. Like, if we face a deck that goes just pure big, we're not going to beat it with a watered down version of sea creatures. But there's a chance that if we play ours and we face aggro, we're not going to have enough interaction at the low end to keep them from just maiming us. This version is a lot more card advantage, but a lot less interaction. And Atrocity felt really, really bad there. Just absolutely terrible. This must be a meta call when you get to the higher ranks. And try to make sure you get value out of your Nautilus or your big boys, but I was very unimpressed with it. What other options do we have for just kill spells? Vile Feast, not so much. Chum the Waters is sort of a kill spell. The slowest sort of a kill spell. Withering and Grasp better against aggro, not against go big strategies. We could just run a single Vengeance. Ruination is probably not something we want to run in a deck that primarily plans to win with critters. Usually you're not running sweepers in your creature deck. We could run a Vengeance. I think just going bigger is probably the idea in general. We just need to overwhelm. So we've got room for 5s. think a 5, 2, 3, or 6 are all fine potential spots to fill here. Is Chum really what we want? It is an earlier removal spell. We have Hunters on 3 as a pseudo removal spell, and then we'd have Chum on 4. I think we'll try one of them out. Doesn't seem that bad. Not super impressed with Twisted Fate in this so far. I wonder if we're going to end up wanting to just craft the third Nautilus at some point. Or we could run Kalista instead. We do have some spooters and low-end critters that are designed to die. And her level up is very powerful. We don't protect her well, though. So, all in all, this definitely does not feel like an S tier deck. This is probably a tier 2 deck. But I was attracted to the concept, so call this my Timmy deck. Okay, so this is going to be the Elusive Burn deck. We know what to expect here. Twisted Fate and these Wanderers are fine, because they do have to deal with them. I think this is okay. That's not ideal. So they're going to put us under a lot of pressure. But even though we won't be able to block most of their creatures, they're going to want to trade for these. These are not good draws, though. Does he swing for the 1, or does he try to get in more?
Everything's better with company.
Took the risk and it paid off for him.
Full speed ahead. I assume he has a buff spell to trade this. Either way, I'm dealing 3 damage, so it's all good with me. Twisted and deal 1 to his board. Eyes open. Watch your Brandon.
Oh, this is beautiful.
Never lost a fair game, or played one.
Doesn't have enough mana for deny. Sure.
Something for
Let's move.
care of this.
Wow. Did all the tricks in the world. Yeah, let's try to stem the bleeding here. Okay. We're gonna have a big elusive coming down soon. Drop our 2 3s.
This way.
Fresh is worth at least twice as much.
Cool. Hey, Tofu. Hey, don't climb on a speaker. What are you doing? That's Apple. What's our play here? I guess we play Makai and Thorny Toad?
The Blessed Isles live through me.
Hey, Krabby.
That's my
Wow.
resting face.
That is huge. Toss 3, heal 3.
Silent as death.
Oh, very, very, very big.
Harvesting.
I learned patience.
See if he has yet another buff spell for this thing. He's had it every single time we've targeted so far. Help me out. What are you screaming about? Don't climb that. Toss 3. Heal allies 3.
Everyone here? Let's go.
Man, that thing is fucking broken. Okay.
The dark beckons.
from the trees!
Terror might kill them, right? We take the conservative lines here. Take our attacks right away. Try to blow up one of the elusive threats.
This one's trouble.
So casting this will reduce this cost to 2.
There's always a way out.
So fucking annoying.
The water rises.
Great.
The order rewards its faithful.
How about stop it?
Soon enough.
Okay. That's only the 900th time that fucking unit has dodged removal. I'm not irritated by that at all!
Looking for a daring escape.
Jesus, this is annoying. It's like playing fucking Teferi deck in Magic. Kill your thing, bounce the thing that kills your thing, recur the thing, draw a card off the thing, recurring the thing, killing your thing. Fuck you! Stop it! Quit it! So that's gonna transform if we salvage.
Give them root, grow tall, grow strong.
Get some heavy hitters.
Your ship has come in.
This should do it.
The dark beckons.
Walk softly, strike quickly.
Uh-huh.
And so, life springs anew. Blessed vengeance.
God damn, that's fucking
We will
irritating.
heal these isles.
I almost feel like you have to be playing something that's in Mystic Shot just to deal with how fucking insidious that deck is. The card that allows them to pull 2 cards from their deck directly into play, creating 3 attackers, often some of them are being elusive, is just ridiculously explosive. Like, What's the answer to lines like that? It's just nutty. And all their interaction is really cheap and efficient. Let's try one more. I'm learning a lot about how this meta works. This is the first time I've really tried ranked at all, so I am learning a lot. I'm not sure what this is. Good.
Nice and nasty! On an M4! Hi!
Oh, it's not my attack. Get him.
Where to trust?
This Withering might be good if they're actually a deck that's looking to activate Elise. We have a tofu hair on our apple. Dang it. Yep. So I think we just pass here to have all this mana up. Since it's our attack, do we just play Maokai? And then plan to Withering next turn? I think that's the plan.
These isles will be cleansed.
I don't think he has anything that gives him toughness. The only thing we were worried about him playing was Elise, which he did not.
Here comes the punchline.
He does get to kill our Maokai, unfortunately, before we really got any value out of it. Oh. Sure.
Here's the fun part. Eat this.
Sucks. Get the meat sapling.
Blood and guts, golden glory.
Killing her is going to be really difficult. Or not. Probably just had a better shot. Would not surprise me. Yep. Looks like we're just gonna lose. Your answers lined up perfectly, and we don't have anything we can do now. Vi by herself just beats us. That was our last chance. Cool. Everything we play gets murdered. Literally had the perfect answer to absolutely every single fucking play we've made. Like, holy shit, man. Every single fucking play we've made. This feels like I'm a toddler fighting Zeus. As great as facing someone who seems to literally have the cheat codes to the game is, we're not having a lot of fun. Getting absolutely savaged. Don't know what gets us out of this.
Justice firsthand! Eat this!
So if I place this here, he's just gonna violet. I think we wait and hope.
They will feel the sump.
One to all enemies and the nexus for each spell revealed. Okay.
Each pen.
Well, that could have been worse. Cool. Well, it's the last Mystic Shot. What do we do here? Okay, so
Be gone.
how do you feel about being obliterated? I hope you feel good about it. Well, let's see if we live. That's annoying.
I tried. Freeze! Coming to save the day. Or wreck it.
Well, okay. Let's see. Does this do it? I mean, unless he has a 1-drop. Fuck! Card is really fucking obnoxious. That was just 100% gonna happen, right?
Like a fish in water.
No spells left. That was just 100% gonna happen. It's me we're talking about here. We're always gonna get screwed in some ridiculous way.
First day on the job. The gun's real. To the field!
Let's see if this is enough. God damn. Dude is just unkillable. Dude is just unkillable.
Here beyond!
Replace this. Eh. That doesn't help me.
Here comes the punchline.
When I strike a unit while attacking, deal 5 to the enemy nexus. So... man. Okay. Oh, it's not even enough, because it's armored. Jeez, that was incredibly frustrating. So, not having a lot of fun playing this deck. I feel like I don't have a lot of maneuverability, and I keep getting pinned by different strategies, and I really don't like the feel of just being so linear that you're vulnerable to being pinned in that fashion. The elusive deck feels like it's capable of doing that, although at least I have some interaction there. That deck in particular felt like there was just no way we could win at all. Clearly the control decks with Ruination have given us trouble in the past on this show, but being able to answer all of our big threats, match our card advantage and exceed it, and then have a threat like Vi, which is just like so incredibly resilient, so fucking hard to take off the table, feels like a bad matchup. I do kind of hope in the future of this game there are best of 3 sort of options so that I could develop a sideboard. I hope that becomes a thing that happens, because I feel like in this matchup I wish we could go to sideboard games where I have like 5 cards, I don't know, 10 cards to choose from, so I could bring in Vengeances and stuff like that to specifically deal with Vi. But otherwise, this deck feels pretty middling. We'll keep tinkering with it and see if we can find a better permutation, but for now, I would not recommend anyone play this deck. We're going to try something else. I've been Gravitygroove for Not Safe for Work Runeterra. I really appreciate you hanging out, and again, thanks to Chuck for donating to the show and allowing us to build a wider variety of decks. We're going to be playing some of those decks that Chuck's donation allowed for in the coming week. And I hope to see you again. I appreciate your time. Please feel free to give me one of these on the way out. Or give me one of these. I mean, if you just want to troll me. But, you know, I do have a soul. I mean, it's small, so. At any rate, thanks for hanging out, and I will see you, boom, later.